Hi friends, it's Peggy Noe from prettypapercards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here today with my little Yorkshire Terrier, Ellie, and we are going to make a card today. We're going to have some fun, and happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, February 8th, and it's a nice day here in Southern California. I hope some of you are out of your deep winter weather and maybe just a tiny bit better. Let me make sure we're going live today. It looks like we're live. That's a good thing. And I'm just happy that you're joining. Thank you so much for popping on and joining us. Ellie is in her typical little afternoon nappy mode, little bit sleepy girl here. So, Linda, good to see you. Carol Schaefer, good to see you from Connecticut. How's the weather there in Connecticut, Carol? I'm just wondering if I haven't heard any. Tammy, Marcia, Long, good to see you from Texas. I'm hoping that bad eastern weather is gone. Um, so let me know, Carol. Good to see you guys. We are going to have fun today. I'm going to try to use a wobble. I don't think I've used one on here before. I recently made a card with a wobble, and so we're going to try to make a little wobble today with an owl. Doesn't that sound kind of fun? Kay Phipps, good to see you from North Carolina. Tracy, good to see you. Another Connecticut resident. So you Connecticut girls, how's the weather back there? And my North Carolina, Linda Brady, 65 with sunshine. That's a good thing. Much milder, Carol, thank you. Renee, Columbus, Ohio. Gosh, I just love it that you're from so many places. I just love that. Hey, baby, where are you going? Where are you going today? Look at the ladies. I had a class on Saturday. Tracy, good to see you. No snow. Yes, that's good. I had a local class here in my craft room on Saturday, and she gets so excited. I tell her in the morning, she starts wondering, what's happening. Like when I start getting dressed and everything, she gets worried that I might be leaving, and that concerns her. And so I'll tell her the ladies are coming, and she knows what that means. She's even now kind of pondering about it. And I tell her that a couple of times, and she starts getting really excited about the ladies coming. And she'll even, I can't tell her too soon in advance because she'll start barking even before anyone has shown up or there's any noise at all. She'll start barking about the ladies coming. It's really cute. It really is. So we have fun around here. She's our baby. Once your kids are grown, I know a lot of you have your super cute little pets. And once the kids are grown and out of the house, it's fun to have a little child. She's like our little child. So, Granite Falls, North Carolina. Thank you, Tina. Good to see you. I hope you have nice weather too. Well, I have a little someone. One of my downline was at my class. A couple of them were on Saturday. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to put Ellie down. Are you ready to get down, baby? Okay. Go take your nap. And I want to show you something that Lori brought me. She made me this super cute cracker. Can you see it? It's in our annual catalog, and I looked it up for you guys. It's called the Cracker and Treat Box Dies. They're on page 170. And she's used some retired paper, this is a great use for retired paper. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the little hearts definitely came with the dies, little heart dies, and I think the label might have come also. And she made this and tied it with the cute, that is current sweet sorbet ribbon in the annual catalog. I just think it's so cute. It's annual catalog, in case you want to write it down, number 159182. And the dies are $36. I think they are super cute favors. I'm tempted to get some just to have for favors for my ladies who come to my classes because I was so excited to get this. And she made it out of pink. She knew I would love it. She just brought it for me. So while you guys are here, I wanted to open it because, can you hear that? There's some candies in here, and I want to see what they are. So I'm gonna figure out how to open it here. The problem is you have to really tear it apart to get into it. I just tore off the top and it worked perfectly. I just tore off one end, just like with real crackers. Let's see what's inside. Oh my gosh, pink and red Jelly Bellies, you guys. Look at that. I'm actually just a little bit hungry. So that's one reason I wanted to bring it and open it with you guys. Linda, good to see you. So let's taste these. Well, I think they're grapefruit. Very yummy, pink grapefruit. And a couple of reds. Let's taste those. Those are cherry. Okay. I've got my snacks right here. Let me put them over here. So I've got my snacks for the afternoon. Isn't that just the cutest thing? Seriously. I think I'm going to get those dies. Okay. Oh, thank you, Linda. I just washed my hair today and it got it all curly, and then it kind of falls over the couple of days. So we need to talk about celebration. I'm going to talk about it every time that we get together in the month of February, because so today's the 8th, so we only have 20 days more of celebration. You guys know it's the biggest sale of the year for Stampin' Up, and in the past they've had two of them, one in the early part of the year and one in the latter part of the year, and now they're just having this one. So it's the only time to get free gifts with your minimum orders of $50 or $100. Here's the little catalog. If you need a catalog, let me know, but you can see it right online, stampinup.com, and I think there's a place to click for celebration. You can see the items, and they've added the 10 items, 10 new items. So I'm going to just flip down for that and show you more to celebrate. They've just added 10 new items from our catalog, current items. But I want to make sure you know the trick is you have to use the item number from this catalog. It begins with a 16 if you want to get this item free as your celebration gift, if you have a minimum $50 or $100 order. So it looks like all of these things are free with a $50 order. And then this one at the bottom, and I brought it to show you. I showed it on Friday also. It's an entire bundle, you guys. It's the Eden's Garden bundle. So if you were thinking of spending $100, if you wanted to get some product, I mean, we're only in the second month of a brand new spring mini catalog. And so if you were going to spend $100, you can get this for free. These are beautiful dies and a beautiful stamp set. This is a distinctive stamp. It's one of my favorites. Maybe I'll use this set in the next few weeks while it's still available as a free item. But I just like to let you know so that you really, I'm going to go back now. But these are fabulous items, and to get a free items, and the honeycomb called actually the Hive embossing folder, that's free with a $50 order. Really, you can't beat that. If you're going to spend some money in anyway, you might as well get free stuff, right? Right, absolutely right. And then of course the mini machine. And during celebration, the only way you can get this adorable boho blue mini machine, let me know how many of you guys, thank you, Marcia. Let me know how many of you guys have a mini machine. Tell me if you have a mini. I would really like to know. And because really, they're making so many of the dies fit the mini machine. And I think I might have said this on Friday that I actually use this so much. I have a big machine, which I use. I love that too. It's a real smooth smooth as butter die cutting machine, and I use it for embossing folders, the big ones mostly. But this little guy, I just use I've got two. I've got the white and now the boho, and I just use this little guy all the time. He's just right on my desk all the time. Tina has a mini. Kathy, Linda Brady does not have. Linda Leonhardt does not have. Okay, you gals that do not have a mini, if you're not a demonstrator, it's a perfect time to get a starter kit, $129. You'll get I want to get my numbers right. For $129, you'll get $175 in Stampin' Up product, and you can choose to get the mini machine, white or the boho if you prefer white. It's a great time to join Stampin' Up. And I have so many gals that are what we call hobby demonstrators. You don't have to do what I do. Join for the discount, 20% off after you join, 20% off every single thing you buy. It's the best deal around if you love Stampin' Up. And this is such a good starter kit option with being able to get a mini machine. Now, if you don't want a mini machine, but you do want to get that discount, and you'd like to join Stampin' Up, $99, and you'll get $175 worth of product of your choice. And I might have said that wrong. So for $129, you get $175 worth of product of your choice plus a mini machine. For $99, you get $175 worth of product of your choice. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I want you to be fully informed. But if you're not a demonstrator and you don't have a mini machine, it's time to join, really. And this little guy is only available as demonstrators. We were able to get him last month, or let's see, in December, before celebration started. But now the only way to get this cutie is by getting the starter kit. Email me, or there's a link up above or below if you're on YouTube. I would love to have you on my team. We just had Tammy is a hobby. You're a hobby demonstrator. Yes, it's easy peasy to use, and I think I already gave you the hint about using the gray plate with the clear plates. We had a meeting, our team, I call it a get together really, on Monday night, my team. We had a lot of fun. We played a game, Name That Tool. I may put it up on my Facebook page for you. We guessed Name That Tool. I had 10, I think it was 9 or 10 items, and they guessed. And I give a prize every time we have a get together. And actually, Tammy here won the prize. Isn't that cool? And it was a pack of gingham paper. So, and someone said they're low or maybe even out right now. So anyway, we have a lot of fun. So I'm going to put my little guy back here. And what else did I want to tell you? I guess that's it. We are going to start making a fun card. So let me turn you down and we'll get started. Okay, what we're going to make today, and I just decided at the last minute to make it a Wobble card. We're going to make this super cute little owl card. I wanted to be using some of the products from Celebration, and the little adorable owls stamp set is absolutely too cute. I know a bunch of you on here have it, don't you? Yes, Tammy was a first-time winner on my Zoom night of my team, my Sweet Stampers team. Oh, your grandson uses the plates. Great. That is so great. Your granddaughter, sorry, Renee. Excellent. Yes, even children can use them. Okay, so we're going to make this card using this super cute free for a $50 order, with a $50 order if you choose it, the Adorable Owls set. And they are so cute. And you know, I just totally love, and where did I put it? Oh, it's over here. I love the Cup of Tea stamp set. It was in the annual catalog, came out last summer. And this is one of my all-time favorite sets. I really love it, and I just had to bring it out to use. And so I put the little owl coming out of the teacup, and I thought maybe we might have that do a little wobble. I got the wobbles. You get them on Amazon. You guys or one of my teammates told me. And so let's get started and make this little cutie, and we'll see if we can get those wobbles to work. Okay, here's all of our goodies. So let's make the base part of our card. And today I'm using, which I haven't used for, I don't know, maybe ever, as a card base, Tahitian Tide, which is one of the in colors for 2023 and nope, 2022 to 2024. The in colors always stay for 2 years. So this is the base. I'm using Tahitian Tide ink today also. And then what we're going to do, oh, this is another celebration item from the catalog. This is paper from the, let me get it, Dandy Designs. Okay, you guys, this is $100, free with $100 order. Another item, it's not an old, it's not an old item. Well, what am I saying? Nothing's old. It's in the celebration catalog. Okay, it's not one of the 10 new items. But I wanted to show you this paper, Dandy Designs, and I'm pretty sure it's with a $100 order. Has anybody gotten it? If you have, let us know what you think. But look at, I think it's 48 sheets of 12 by 12. I kind of call it party paper. I think it's party paper. It's really fun for birthdays and stuff. Beautiful, beautiful paper. Okay, let's see if I can get it back here. Okay, there we go. So I thought this was so cute to use because it's also the Tahitian Tide. Yeah, you've gotten it, Kay. Don't you love it? Kay ordered the cup and the owl set today. Wow, how did you know we were going to do this? That is so cute. Okay, so what I decided to do, because I'm going to make the teacup in black, I don't know, I just like it in black stripes. I decided to cut a background piece of basic black cardstock. So what I do and it's just going to peek out. See what I mean? It's just an 1/8 of an inch larger than the piece of designer series paper. So the card front is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. This piece is 4 by 5 1/4, and this is just an 1/8 of an inch less. And we could use this side too, but with the stripes on the teacup, I'm going to not use the stripes on here because I think it would be too confusing. So we're going to put this right on this piece, and that little 1/8 is going to show out. I think it just really has a nice look, kind of gives a nice little border here like this. So let's put that down, and then we'll start stamping our teacup. And I'm using the multi-purpose glue. That's my adhesive of choice. I love that adhesive because, see, I can move these things around and make sure that I get it as straight as possible. And it's not the card base. The Tahitian Tide right there is the card base, but this is the kind of like what we're going to work on, our canvas. Okay, now to create the teacup, what I have found, rather than stamping it by itself, this is one of the stamps that I use my Stamparatus. This is the Stamparatus. If you haven't seen it, it's called a stamp positioning tool. And what I've done is I've already placed the teacup stamp on the plate. And the reason I use it for the teacup stamp is because I want to make sure to get a good impression. And it is a photopolymer stamp, so sometimes the stripes do not get the depth of color that I want. And this way I can do it twice if I need to. Now, I didn't need to earlier. And so what I do is I position my paper where I want it, where I think it should be. And it's too high. So let me pull this down a bit. Let's see now. We want this, okay, I'm still too high. I must have had it down here. There we go. That's a good spot. Let me pull this over. Okay, now there our teacup is. I might even pull that down further. Pull it back a little. I thought I had it just perfect, but that was earlier this morning. Okay, Let's do this. Okay, there we go. So now I know the teacup is, the stamp is red because I did a lot of red striped teacups. All right, when I first got it, I made tons of red striped teacups. Now, what I like to do to ink my stamp, I'm holding this at an angle so you can see it. I like to put the stamp case under the plate. That way I can get good coverage of my ink. And I'm using Memento, Tuxedo Black Memento ink. And I'm going to cover my stamp with this ink. This is one thing I do. I don't know if you guys do it, but I started putting a date on my ink, and I got this in December, so I put 12/22 on the back, and that way I know some of my inks I've had for 2 years or so, and then I think, why is it running out? And I know I have the ink refills, but sometimes after a couple years it's good to just get a new ink pad. So okay, here we've got our stamp all inked up, and now we're ready to put it over and press. And let's see if we need to do it twice or not. We'll see the coverage we get. Pretty good coverage, don't you think? I'm going to do it one more time just to make sure it's nice and clear. Here we go. Just one more time. Once more. I kind of like that better, a little bit more clear. Okay, so we're done. Now I'm just going to set this off to the side. Actually, I'm going to pull this plate up because I'm not going to clean this right now. I want to clean it later. And I will set this off to the side. All right, and now we're going to run our teacup through our mini machine. And the teacup it's a bundle, and it has a lot of super cute dies. And I'm going to use the outline teacup die right here. So let's get this. Too many things going on right here. Okay, here we go. And I had purposely cut my paper small, you know, kind of 3.5 in width so that I knew it would go through the mini machine. And we're just going to cut this with the coordinating die. Let me see. Put that back just a hair. Okay, that should work. And then we'll just run that through. Since I've been using the gray plate under the 2 clear plates, oh my gosh, it works like a charm. And here's our teacup, all ready. Okay, excellent. And the way I keep my plates is I run them through like that and keep them in the center. That kind of keeps them flat. Little tip there. All right, here is our card that we've done so far. Here's our little teacup. Now we need to stamp our cute little owl. And we're going to stamp the owl in soft suede. And then we're going to color him in with some Stampin' Blends. Here are some Stampin' Blends we're going to use. And it's quick coloring. If you don't like to color, don't even worry because it's very quick coloring. Becky, good to see you. Good to see you. Alrighty, so we're using soft suede, and I'm choosing the owl with the party hat because this is a birthday card. And this is a cling stamp, so it has the red rubber on the back. And let's just start to color him. You know what I started with is the party hat because I really like the party hat. As a birthday gift, it's just super cute. And I'm going to alternate. This is Sweet Sorbet. This is the light Sweet Sorbet Stampin' Blend. This is the light Tahitian Tide Stampin' Blend. I wanted to pull in that Tahitian Tide so that so it coordinates with the rest of the card. I'm going to give him a cute little Daffodil Delight nose. I don't know what owls really, what their color of nose is. Probably brown, but I gave him yellow. And then I'm going to use ivory. This is the ivory Stampin' Blend for in this area right here. And you know, I'm one of those people, I really don't talk when I'm coloring, but I'm trying to concentrate and talk to you because coloring is so relaxing. Don't you guys enjoy coloring? I really do. Although I am a perfectionist, so if it doesn't come out right, then I get discouraged. But I know some of you like to color. It's kind of a peaceful little thing. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to color this little part down here because this is his little front, I don't know, chest area. I'm going to try to get that colored also. Just like that. Okay, quick. And then this is light soft suede. And we're going to color the rest of him light soft suede. The little ears. He's just really cute. And I like his eyes, and I have a little tip for you that I didn't even realize myself about the eyes. Let me get the rest of his body colored here, and then I'll give you that little tip. Ooh, I'm not going to use his feet, so I'm not going to color his feet. I'm going to have to cut off his feet. Isn't that awful? Because I wanted him to peek out of the cup, right? Okay, now let me give you the tip about the eyes. It took me a time or two to figure this out. Roz, good to see you. Yes, coloring is relaxing. Okay, so this is going back to our Tahitian Tide Light Stampin' Blend, and I'm going to hold this up so you can see. Well, maybe I'll color one first. There's a little mark on each eye, and I couldn't figure out what that was for. And in the beginning, I colored that little, there's kind of, let me get it where you, oops, okay. There we go. You see that little white spot right in there? If you don't, excuse me, if you don't color that, I'm trying to get it so you can see it. It looks like a little sparkle in his eye. And in the beginning, I just colored right over that. I didn't even know what it was. But then as I looked at other people and they were smart enough not to color it, you guys probably already knew that. And then it looks like he has a little sparkle in his eye, right? Isn't that just cute? Let me take a little sip of water here. And through the magic of video, I pre-cut the little owl, so we didn't have to take time doing that. Okay, so now we've got our owl and we've got our cup, and let's see. So what I did before is where are my little scissors? I positioned his little hands over the front of the cup. I guess I didn't finish my cutting here. So let me do that, and we'll have as if he's popping up out of the cup. Isn't he cute, Linda? I so agree. And then we'll just try to get his little fingers popped out there. I meant to do this earlier, sorry. That kind of makes, it's like little fur on his fingers, I think. Let's see, did that one come out? Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so I had it kind of like this, so he would pop up. Let me get the sides. And we're going to adhere that together, and then we're going to put that wobble on the back of it. Okay, so we want him to come kind of like that, all right? So let's put, I'm sure there's a way I could have him be his body kind of be the wobbly part right there, but well, I think that would be a little funny. I was thinking I would have the whole cup and the and the owl wobble. What do you think? Also, I have a circle. We're going to put him on a circle. And maybe the whole circle should wobble. You guys tell me what you think. So should the whole circle wobble? Should just the cup and the owl wobble? Or should just his head wobble? Let me know. I'm going to, color it with Wink of Stella. Okay, well, let me know what you think about the circle. And in the meantime, I'm going, the other one I used ribbon, and this one I decided I'm going to do a little blending on the circle. So this, I'll show you. This is the one I did before, and I used the ribbon. I thought it looked kind of like he was jumping out of like it was a present with ribbon. This is the white crinkled seam binding ribbon that I colored with my Stampin' Blend in Tahitian Tide. But this one I thought I would do with the blender brush. Cup and owl, just the owl. Cup and owl. Cup needs to wobble. Okay, we're going to do the cup and owl just because it's going to be easier for me. And enough of you said you liked it. But let's do a little blending on this circle. This I cut with the largest of the layering circle dies. And I just thought rather than do the ribbon for this, that we would just give it a little bit of color with our blender brush. This is a large blender brush. And we now have the little small ones, but I haven't actually gotten them yet. And they have a holder also in the new mini catalog. I'm going to have to get that while it's available. We're just going to add a little bit of color to this guy. I think that's about enough. Just a little bit. Okay. All right. Now, move that. And so I think we should attach the owl. I'm doing this for the first time. I just came up with this idea right before we came on live. I'm going to attach the owl to the cup, and then we'll do the wobble from there. So let's just put him on just like that. Okay. We'll let that dry a minute. And what did I do with my wobbles? Oh, here they are. Okay. Getting a little bit of glue outside. Okay, I'm going to put that down like that just for a minute. All right, so here are these little wobble things. You guys probably know more about them than I do. And what you have to do is you have to get both sides are sticky. Here's a flattish side that they have, peel off paper, right? And it might take me an hour to get the paper off. Gosh, goodness sakes. Does this happen to you guys when you do it? I don't want to kill myself. There we go. I think it's coming up a little bit there. Come on, little paper. There we go. I'm going to have to keep working at it. It's supposed to just come off easy, but it really doesn't. If it were a Stampin' Up product, I think it would come off easy. Let me try another place. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, you're supposed to be able to bend it. There we go. I should have done that in the beginning. You bend it in the middle. That's the trick. Okay, here we go. Bend that little middle. There. Okay, that part came off. And now we just have that one little place that I tore it apart. Okay, I might just leave that. Now we're going to go back to this side and see if we can get this side off. I think the last time I really did just dig under here and I was able to get it. That one looks like it's going to come off. I'm not even looking at your comments because I don't even know what you're saying. Let me see. Use your pick tool. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Okay, that's coming off all the way. All right, now we're back to working. Now I always forget, there's our cute little owl. And I think I'm going to put this part on the wobble. Right like that. Okay. And then I'm going to adhere him just like this. Oh my gosh, it's cute. Oh my goodness sakes. Let me, uh-oh. Why is that part not sticking? That's not good. Let's see, press down. Okay, now it's on. It's a little bit crooked. Isn't that just cute? Oh my gosh, he's adorable. I love him. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, let's put a few dimensionals and then we have to real quickly do the sentiment. Very cute. I'm glad I tried this. Oh boy, oh boy. I think I'm going to love these wobbles. They're not super cheap though. I think on Amazon, I think I paid $10 for 12. $10 for 12 of them. That guy is cute. Okay, I want to show you one more thing because I have not shown it. And this is called an embossing additions kit. This was something that was, I'm going to move my card over just to protect it. This is something that was available in the holiday mini. And I never did talk about it even though I use it. So we're going to do our sentiment using this neat kit. I love it. It's kept all my embossing tools right together. So I have strips of black, basic black cardstock, and I'm going to put It's Your Day, the sentiment It's Your Day from the Owl stamp set. And this is the stamp, and I'm going to stamp it in Versamark ink, and then I'm going to put it right here. Okay, and I hope it's correct. And then we're going to cover it with, the kit does not come with the embossing powder, but this neat little holder does. So let's see if that turned out right. Yep, that turned out great. Okay. Now the other, oh, you know what I even forgot to do? I was going to show you everything, but I see that I'm checking the time. It comes with an embossing buddy, okay? It comes with a tray, and it comes with these two neat tools, a neat brush, which you can use to brush off extra powder that gets on there. And this guy, I know someone who uses this a lot. It's this kind of reverse tweezer. Do you guys ever use this? But it confuses me. But let me try to use it today. And then you just pull in your heat tool. And excuse the noise, I'm just going to heat. I'm going to pull it off to the side just a little bit. Anyway, I really like this embossing additions toolkit because it keeps everything in one place. Okay, it dried and now it's all shiny, and this really did work. I just don't use it that often, but I used it because you guys were here, and now I might like it. Anyway, it's a super neat toolkit. It carried over from that catalog, and I wanted to give you the number if you want it. It's item number 159971, and it's $27 for the tray, these two tools, and the Stampin' Buddy. So here's our sentiment, and what I'm going to do with this guy is I'm just going to snip. I've started liking this. Just snip off the edges like that at an angle, and it works great. And here are my dimensionals. Isn't that a cute card? And really, the longest time was taken just really coloring and kind of cutting the owl probably. It's your day. And then I wanted to show you one more thing. I have always these things I want to show you. There's another owl, and he's just so cute, and I'm going to have him come in from the side, just like that, for the inside and of the card and the envelope, because you know I love to do envelopes. So we'll have him just come in from the side. He's like a little flying owl. Isn't that cute? So all we need to do is glue this down, the inside piece. Oops. And then we can have our prize. I got a little too much glue on there. But look how cute that looks on the inside when they open that up with that little owl. This would be cute for an adult, but also a child, a grandchild or something. Anybody who wouldn't love that little wobbly owl? What a cute little thing. Okay, let me bring you back. Are you still there? Prize, so cute. Oh, thank you. Renee. Oh, you have several different of these little tools, and you really like them. Okay, I'll try to use it more. Thank you for letting me know. We had a lot of people last week who wrote the word prize, and the gift for last week was 3 of my cards, 3 or 4 in there with envelopes, including the card we made last week, which was a neat fun fold card. And so I had over 20 people that I did the random number generator on. And one of my YouTube gals, Charlene Kanelski, is the one who won. So Charlene, congratulations. I'm not 100% sure if I have your address, so please email me at peggy@prettypapercards.com to confirm. If I have your address, I'll send it out. If I don't have your address, you have 2 weeks from today, which is February 8th, to get me your address. Otherwise, I put it back in my stash. But I'll go over to YouTube and comment over there, and I think you'll see it. Charlene, thank you so much I appreciate all of you guys for watching my lives. I have so much fun with you, I really do. So the prize for this week is my last pack that I'd gotten for gifts of red rhinestones. And you know what? We could have even used some of these real red rhinestones on our card. In fact, I may go back and put a few on of my own stash, not the ones for next week for the gift. But this will be the gift for next week, and we'll draw it on the 15th, the day after Valentine's Day. Have you got all your Valentines ready? It's time to get them in the mail. You're welcome. Thank you all.